Welcome to Ballzy Core. This video, you're gonna take all this deep core activation practice and breath practice that you've been working on to see if you can play with this little series of different movements. So as you know, the mission is to take breath and this deep pelvic floor connection into all that you do so that you feel longer, you're engaging through the fascia of your body, that elastic layer, and just feeling that flow and fluidity that only happens when you have that deep connection and your breath. So here we go. So take a seat on the floor, bring your legs out in front of you, and we're gonna do a little bit of rolling just to kind of warm up and connect. So arms up, inhale. And on the exhale, make sure you're not locking out your throat. Blow that air out as you hug Ballzy up inside of you. If this is a day you're wearing Ballzy, you're gonna have that sensory feedback of hugging it up and in. If it's a day you're not wearing Ballzy, you're gonna pretend. You're gonna use the awareness that you've created by wearing it to incorporate it into this movement. Take a breath in here at the bottom. And I want you to inhale. Let's do a full letting go of that pelvic floor. So think about your sits bones opening, the right side, left side of the pelvic floor opening, front, middle, back. Just bloom those muscles open without pushing. You're gonna just release. Open your sits bones, relax your feet. Take one more inhale, and now on this exhale, we're gonna gather up that ball, hug it up and in, and roll yourself up. And one thing you can do to check to make sure you're not crunching or holding your breath is to either hum or count on the way up or down. So inhale, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you get to the point where you're 1, 2, 3, 4, you're like stuck, that's the area you're gonna try to lift up. Exhale, hug the ball up from your pelvic floor and roll back. So really just don't go through the motions, like just see how fluid you can make it. That's what this is all about, is the fluidity, the flow, the connection. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your diaphragm, your pelvic floor, all the way up through your throat, all the way to your feet. Everything is connected. So when you crunch, it's like kinking a straw of energy, of fluidity, of fascia, and you get stuck. And we're trying to unstick all this stuff so that life feels flowy and full of vitality. 2 more. Exhale, roll yourself back. Starting at the bottom, arms up. You don't need any crunching here. This is like inside out rolling. Inhale big into your nose. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. All right, now we're gonna roll all the way down this time. It's always more challenging if your arms come up, out. Any higher position pulls that fascia all the way through. Makes it deeper in your core. All right. From here, bring your hands behind your head, and then without yanking on your pelvis, bring your knees up to tabletop. We're gonna roll your head and shoulders up, and then press your head back into your hands so that you have this muscle energy. It's making it harder for your abs to bring you up because your head's pressing back. That should take you out of your neck. So we're gonna do 10 hip curls. We're gonna curl up and down. And same thing with your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug that 1, and then roll back slowly. So it's not a thing. You're really feeling that flow. The exhale curls you up. Inhale can roll you back. So you're just really trying to feel yourself. When you get to your 10th one, you're gonna hold. Notice your breath, relax your face, your throat, your jaw. These are slow movements, slow and deep, rolling up and down each way to a count of 4 or 5. And then really squeezing at the top, feeling like your legs are lifting up out of your pelvis. So I have one more. Meet me at the roll up. So curl that pelvis up, draw your abs in. Now we're gonna start on the right side first. So straighten both legs up a little bit more If your hamstrings are tight, you can keep them a little bit bent, but try to straighten them. And then you are gonna reach your left hand towards your right foot. So your pelvis is still curled up, left leg is gonna start to drop out, which is so hard to keep your pelvis up. Curl that right butt cheek up. We're gonna do 5 pulses with that pelvis curled up. Each time you come up, you're trying to curl that whole leg up a little bit. Keep breathing. When you get to your 5th one, take both arms out in front of you and roll yourself up. See how fluid you can be. We're not losing our breath. This is a little bit of the first brain teaser. You're gonna take your right foot under your left, reach over your leg and touch with your right hand. There's 1. Take the left foot under the right and reach over with that left hand. Reach all the way over and touch the toes. So we're reaching across and over in this little V-sit. Yeah. Keep breathing. It's just a little bit different for the brain. But see if you can find your lightness, your connection into your core. Try 1 more on each side. Good. Now we're back into this V-sit here. And now you're gonna take your right leg and you're gonna drop it on the ground, that shin down. Take a breath in, exhale, roll yourself up and stretch through that hip flexor. So again, new position on the knee, new stretch on the muscles and the fascia. Exhale, slowly all the way down. We're gonna add a little rollover to this next sequence. So we're coming up and over and then down. Put that right shin down and roll up. We're gonna do 4 more on this side. Notice if you get stuck, what's going on with your breath. If you're tight, blow, 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 blow as you come down. Arms can go down, legs up. Stretch at the top, all the way through your whole body. Exhale, blow, 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 blow. So 5 total. When you get to your 5th one, we're gonna drop down and take a seat. From here, lift your left leg up. You're gonna have to really lift up that ballsy through that pelvic floor, and we're gonna add a little twist here. So this left leg is gonna go across your body, and then you're gonna try to bring it back and across. Try 5 of them, and back. If it's getting into that hip joint, you gotta lift up more and try and move a little bit more from your deep core. Once you get that 5th one, you're gonna come back to center and then drop that left foot down. The right hand comes back and you're gonna lift up. So take a breath in, exhale, lift that butt up and reach the left hand towards the right toes. Breathe. From here, step that right foot out. My back is facing you. You're coming into this sumo squat. Inhale up, exhale down. Right hand down. See how smooth you can make it. Take that right foot up, left toe touches, and drop down. Come back into that V-sit and roll yourself down. We're gonna switch up to the other side. Here we go. So head heavy in your hands, press your head back, use your abs to bring your head and shoulders up. Let's this time do 5 slow hip curls before we go to the other side. Remember, it's roll down to a count of 4 or 5 and roll up. And when you get to the top, feel that extra exhale and like just squeeze in a little bit more into that ballsy. Try not to squeeze your sits bones together. Try to keep them open so that this is all deep work and that it's not like squeezing into your butt. When you get to the 5th one, hold that pelvis up and start to stretch the legs up a little bit taller towards the ceiling. That left leg is gonna keep reaching up. The right leg is coming out. So try not to let your hips drop. This is a lot of pressure on that left oblique, which I love. Curl your left sits bone up. Now take your right hand and you're gonna do these 5 pulses on the exhale. Remember, it's like inside out engagement. Go. And then bring both arms forward, roll yourself up into this V-sit. Here's this twister thing. So reach over the left leg, touch the right foot under. It's coming from under the leg. We're just going. Notice if you're losing your breath. Can you lift up through the fascia and kind of just make it look easy? Feel fluid with it. Let's do 2 more on each side. Good. Now come back to center. We're going to roll yourself back, arms down, legs up and over. This time you're going to cross that left shin across and come up. There's one. We're going to do 5 of them. Now, if one side is tighter than the other and you feel sticky, check in with your breath. All the way down, up. You can make it more fluid with lifting up through your pelvic floor. This is a knee side that I've had some injury to, so I'm working through that fluidity. I can feel the sticky points, so I have to really practice breathing through it and like working through that little fear pattern and using that pelvic floor. Once you get to your 5th one, we're gonna take a seat, keep that left shin crossed down, and you're gonna lift up through your core, take your right leg out in front of you. And we're gonna add this kind of hip opener. See if you can stay super connected down deep in that pelvic floor to allow that leg to move. We're trying not to grip through that outer hip, but just get that movement in there from the inside. Once you have 5 of them, breathe. Lengthen through the fascia. Come to the front. This time, you're going to step your right foot down, bring your left hand back, and we're going to lift up. Touch the left toes of the right foot, and then you're going to come underneath, step that left foot forward, and come into this sumo squat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. Your left hand comes down. See how smooth you can make it. Touch that foot again. Lower down, and then roll yourself down. All right, I'm gonna give you a little advanced option add-on, and then we'll put the whole sequence together with breath and reps so you can practice seeing if you can flow through the whole thing. All right, so from here, give your knees a quick hug in, and then on the exhale, I want you to roll yourself up into this V-sit, into this teaser. And you're gonna drop your right foot down and you're gonna bring your left hand down and you're gonna lift your hips up. So here's that same position we were in earlier. We're just gonna add a piece to this. So as you touch your toes, now you're gonna bring that leg underneath the right one and you're gonna pivot so that you're in this bear pose. Your knee is bent, you're up on your toes, and you're only on the left hand and the right foot. And you're gonna see if you can engage into the core, reach around that arm and touch that knee. You're gonna reach around and touch, and then extend, and then come back and down. Let's try the other side. Roll yourself back, bring your arms down, inhale up. Exhale, let's come back up into that teaser. This side, put your left foot down and your right hand. And you're gonna try and lift up, touch that foot, and you're gonna pivot so that you're in bear pose, 90 degrees. And then you're gonna reach around and touch that knee and extend, and touch that knee and extend. And then we'll pivot back, down, arms up, roll down. See how that feels. We'll add it to the sequence as an option. All right, let's put the whole flow together. So here we go. We'll do 5 rollbacks, roll-ups. So exhale, all the way down, practice that full breath. Feel your whole body engage without feeling any of those sticky spots. Isn't about just doing it. It's about feeling that flow and just sort of ironing out any of the stickiness with your breath and your body. All right. So this time we're gonna come all the way down, hands behind the head presses back into your hands. Bring your knees up to tabletop, and we'll do 5 hip curls. With your breath, pay attention. Inhale and exhale to a count of 4 or 5. And when you get your 5th one, curl your pelvis up, stretch your legs up straighter, drop your left leg out without dropping your butt down. So you really have to work this right side. 5 pulses, left hand to right foot. Try and curl that pelvis up on that right side. Once you get your 5th one, you're gonna roll yourself up into a teaser, and you're gonna take your right foot under your left, reach across and touch with your right hand. 5 on each side. See if you can stay long, make it look easy, keep that breath flowing. If you lose your breath, you lose your core. Once you get to your 10th one, you're going to put your right foot down, your shin goes across, and you're gonna roll yourself up and stretch through that hip. Exhale, come all the way down, arms on the floor, roll over slowly. Again, see how smooth you can make it. We're doing 5. We're not trying to go fast. We're trying to really use stability, control, flow. I have one more. After that 5th one, you're gonna take a seat. Now lift that left leg up, and we're gonna spin it across your body as you counter rotate with the upper body. We'll do 5. Notice the fascia, lift up through your pelvic floor. When you get to your 5th one, come back to center. Step your left foot down, right hand back, lift up and reach for the toes. And then you're gonna take the right foot across, come into this sumo squat. You can come up, down, place your right hand, touch the foot again, sit down in this teaser. And let's add the advanced option. So we're gonna roll back, come up, feet down, left foot down, right hand down. Reach up towards that right foot, and here we go. We're gonna pivot around. I'm gonna face parallel to you guys, and you're on the right hand and the left foot. And you're gonna try and reach that right knee. Woo. Touch it with your left hand. Let's do 2. And then we'll come back into teaser and then roll yourself down. All right, let's do the same flow going with the other leg. Hands behind the head. 5 more hip curls. Pay attention to that full breath. You should be feeling that breath, sending it all the way down to pelvic floor, to Ballzy. Once you get your 5th one, start to stretch the legs up a little more towards the ceiling. Drop the right leg out. Reach your right hand toward your left foot. 5 pulses. Keep curling that butt up. And then roll yourself up into a teaser. 10 foot touches. The foot goes under the leg, and you reach across with the opposite direction here. Left hand touches the left foot, but it's on the right side. Once you get your 10th one, come up to center. This time, you're gonna drop your left shin down, and you're gonna come forward, hips forward stretch. Exhale all the way down, especially if this is tighter through the joints. See how smooth you can be? We're gonna roll ourselves back. We're doing 5. Can you get a little bit more up into your core and engage? stretch through that fascia of your body. See if you can do it without swinging or gripping. It's so hard. And then after that fifth one, take a seat. This time you're going to be anchored on the left side. Lift the right leg up. And you're going to kind of counter rotate with that upper body as you swing that leg. Once you get your fifth one, move from your center. You are going to step that right foot down and left hand back. You're going to press yourself up, touch that foot, and then step it underneath you for a sumo squat. You can come all the way up, down, left hand down. The leg goes back, and you're back into your teaser here. Let's do the advanced option. So we're going to roll ourselves back down, hug the knees, and then roll back up. Step your right foot down, left foot back. Here we go. We're going to reach up. And this time, instead of stepping through for sumo squat, you're going to pivot into this left hand, right foot, core balance. Try and bring your left knee around the left elbow and touch it with your right hand. You'll notice one side might be easier than the other. And then spin, sit, hug your knees in, and roll back. Good job. Go ahead and take your arms out to the side and then just windshield wiper those legs. See how you like it. It's fun. It's a good challenge.